Hey, what is going on, guys? FatZeus here, and today I'm bringing you guys another gameplay commentary over on my channel. So really quickly, I'm going to touch on the intro you guys watched at the beginning. Yes, I did join Volt Pub Stomping. I didn't leave Doom, didn't leave TapX or anything. This is going to be another one of the channels added to my roster, or rather to their I'm added to their roster. So I'm going to be doing commentaries over there occasionally. It's just, it's a cool thing to be a part of, all these things, really, because not years ago, but months ago, like, I kind of looked up to all these people. I looked up to Ant and Doom and all that. And, at the time, I didn't really think I'd ever be a part of them. And now I'm pretty much a part of, like, every clan that I had, looked up to back in the day. So I think it's pretty cool to be a part of them. I believe they're around 5,000 subscribers, so their channel is going to be down in the description, so if you guys aren't already subscribed to them, it's run by the guys that did AMP, so obviously the AMP channel was closed down, so Volt is the new thing, so I want you guys to go and subscribe over there, and be on the lookout for some gameplay commentaries from me over there. So the gameplay you guys are watching in the background, I feel kind of needs an introduction as well, because this is kind of a cool gameplay I got, and it wasn't really one I was expecting at all. I was in a party with Yums Crackers and a few others, and they were playing Drop Zone, and I joined the party while they were in the middle of the game, so I thought, hey, I'll just play a free-for-all game really quickly. So I hopped into the lobby, and right away I told them how good this lobby was, and the vote was between Bootleg and Fallen, and unfortunately Fallen had gotten voted, and I was like, I'll just play it anyway, because I'll be waiting for your game to be finished. And then I got the first MOAB streak, and the MOAB was about 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. I'm not sure on the exact time, but I realized how fast it was, and I was like, guys, I have the potential to get more than one MOAB in this game. I do end up getting a double. I leave the game, the way that works is I leave the game after I call the MOAB, and then I join session off one of my recent players from the game. I joined back, and I got another MOAB. The second MOAB, I believe, was like 3 minutes and 10 seconds, something like that. So I did play a bit more defensively just because I wanted to guarantee myself my first ever double MOAB in free-for-all. I wish I had gone back and showed you in my monthly or weekly that this was actually my first game of free-for-all in a month, and this is probably like maybe my 5th free-for-all game in MW3 like ever. I pretty much never play that. I never really play solo in general, so it was kind of a cool thing for me to get, and especially on a map like Fallen. I know I'm using the ACR, but this is a pretty long-range map, and I'm pretty proud of myself for getting this gameplay. I think it's pretty fucking cool, so I hope you guys at least leave a like for that. So that's all I really wanted to say about those two things. Now I kind of want to get into the topic, which is just going to be a quick little rant about, not rant, but just really talking to you guys about some TV shows that I've been watching recently, just because I don't really have anything else to talk to, and this is kind of an easy commentary to do. I just kind of have to think of things off the top of my head and talk about them. So first off, we're going to talk about some TV shows that are already over, or maybe the season's over that I've been watching. So, first one's Breaking Bad. I don't think I really need to speak for that show. Pretty much everyone that's going to watch that show already has watched it. The show is absolutely amazing. They ended the show perfectly. The last season's probably some of the best TV you've ever seen. Breaking Bad in general, I think, is one of the best TV shows that I've ever watched in my life. And, I mean, if you have a Netflix, there's literally no reason you shouldn't be watching this show. Another show that came to a close about 2 weeks ago was How I Met Your Mother. This is actually probably one of the only sitcoms I watch, and I'm not really sure why I did. Like, back in my sophomore year, for whatever reason, on Netflix, I decided to watch a funny show, and I decided to pick How I Met Your Mother. I get really into it, especially because of characters like Barney, like the side characters I thought were really interesting. I didn't really care too much about Ted and his story about how he met the mother. Yeah, it was kind of cool to see, like actually meeting the mother, because you went 9 seasons, which I admit was kind of dragged on. They probably could have cut out a season or 2, but still a pretty funny show overall. Neil Patrick Harris was like amazing in that show. He played like a really good straight guy, which is weird because if you didn't know, he's actually gay in real life, but he played like a great straight guy on the show, so I thought he was always a really funny character, and I'd recommend that show if you're looking for a sitcom to watch. It's definitely better than like 2.5 Men and shit. So, some other shows that I've been watching recently. This next one's going to be kind of weird. It's actually called Regular Show, and it's actually a cartoon show on Cartoon Network. And this show is on in between, like, when the kid Cartoon Network shows are on, and the, like, Adult Swim, like, Family Guy, Robot Chicken, and shit like that. It's in between them, so it's got some kind of adult humor in it. Just a really trippy show, too. The show is absolutely hysterical. You'd be hard-pressed to find an episode where you don't, like, laugh hysterically at least once during an episode. And I think my favorite part about it is that they're only, like, 10 minutes each. So, like, on the way to school, like, on the bus, if the bus is only 10 minutes, I could just watch a really quick episode of Regular Show on my phone, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, if you're looking for, like, a comedy, like, animated show, that would definitely be one of them. Some other shows that I've been watching, one wouldn't be Supernatural. This is a show I've been watching like on or off for like the past year. It's one of those shows where like each episode has like a kind of self-contained story. Yeah, there is like an overlapping story, but pretty much every episode has them like fighting some kind of new monster or demon or ghost or some shit. So yeah, that's definitely a really good show that you can pretty much watch at any time. You don't have to like dedicate yourself to it. Kind of similar to the next show, which I'm going to talk about, which is House of Cards. House of Cards is a show you really have to get into. You have to get past the first few episodes, which I know can be slow, but this is definitely a really good Netflix original series, so you kind of have to have Netflix to it. Yes, you can download on Pirate Bay, but I mean, if you're not paying the $8 for Netflix, I mean, you're just doing it wrong. Same for Game of Thrones. You have to have HBO or HBO Go to watch it, but the show is absolutely amazing once you get past the slow parts. So that's all the time I've left for this gameplay commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk about TV shows. Let me know down in the comments below some TV show recommendations from you guys and what kind of shows you like. And I hope you guys enjoyed the double free-for-all mob. I'll definitely be going for a few more of these. And yeah, that's all the time I have left. Peace. Remember to leave a like.